because the need has always been in the anti-violence sector. The need has always been greater than what we are able to serve.
As advocates report, there has been a steady uptick in the number of sexual assaults in BC over the last couple of years. The province has now announced $22 million for community-based sexual assault response services.
It's essential that people who have experienced sexual violence can immediately access medical services, counseling, and support. Beginning in 2023, more than $10 million will be provided each year for direct funding for community-based sexual assault services.
The core funding is something we've been needing for a very long time, and it has been in pause for a very long time as well.
Richa Karki with Violence Prevention Services at Diversity says the money will be a major help as they try to focus on ways to provide culturally sensitive treatment. Particularly important as, according to the province, the rate of self-reported sexual assault among Indigenous women is almost 3 times that of non-Indigenous women.
When it comes to violence prevention, no amount of funding is enough because it's such a systemic issue as well. It takes very long-term commitment and prevention lens to break the cycle. So I would say it's a great start.
Shanaz Rahman with the Surrey Women's Centre says many in the sector have been struggling to stay afloat with the continued rise in demand. And she is hopeful this will mark a shift in the province prioritizing sexual assault survivors.
It's been far overdue because the major cuts that were, allocated in 2000 by Gordon Campbell's government really impacted these services and touched many lives.
Sexual assault support services on university campuses are also reporting a noticeable rise in demand. The AMS Sexual Assault Centre, which describes itself as the only fully independent sexual assault support centre at UBC, says since 2018 they've seen a 280% increase in visits. Ashni Gill with the centre says because they are part of the student union, they won't be eligible for the province's newly announced funding. So they're now asking students to approve a $6.42 increase in student fees to cover the rising costs.
We used to be open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., but now we're 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And even then, it's very difficult for us to stay open because we don't have enough staff to keep going.
Ashley Burr, City News.